Thailand is one of the most photographed countries on Earth. Millions of travelers arrive each year, searching for famous beaches, iconic temples, bustling markets, and the destinations that have appeared in countless travel videos and social media posts. Yet beyond the locations that dominate postcards and travel brochures lies another Thailand entirely. It is a side of the country that many visitors never encounter, not because it is hidden, but because most travelers simply never look beyond the familiar routes. For many first-time visitors, Thailand begins with the country's biggest names. Bangkok, Phuket, Pattaya, Krabi, and Koh Samui often dominate travel plans for understandable reasons. These destinations are popular because they offer incredible experiences. They are beautiful, accessible, and packed with attractions that continue drawing visitors from around the world. Yet the deeper many travelers explore Thailand, the more they discover that the country's greatest treasures are not always the most famous ones. Some of the most memorable experiences happen far from the places that receive the most attention. Northern Thailand offers one of the clearest examples. While many visitors focus on the islands of the south, the north presents a completely different side of the country. Mountain landscapes replace tropical beaches. Cooler temperatures, slower rhythms, and centuries-old cultural traditions create an atmosphere that feels worlds away from the country's busiest tourist centers. Many travelers arrive expecting one version of Thailand and leave having experienced several. That contrast often becomes one of the most rewarding parts of the journey. Beyond the major cities, small towns reveal a pace of life that many visitors find unexpectedly refreshing. Markets open before sunrise. Local communities gather throughout the day, and daily life unfolds with little regard for tourism trends. These places rarely make international headlines, yet they often provide the moments travelers remember long after returning home. The same pattern appears throughout the country's coastline. While famous beaches continue attracting enormous crowds, countless quieter stretches of coastline remain largely overlooked. Some require a little more effort to reach. Others simply exist outside the spotlight that follows Thailand's most famous destinations. What many visitors discover is that Thailand often rewards curiosity. The willingness to explore beyond the obvious frequently leads to the most memorable experiences. The country's islands provide another example. Certain names have become internationally famous, appearing on travel bucket lists around the world. Yet beyond those famous locations are islands where life moves at a different pace. The scenery remains spectacular, but the atmosphere often feels far removed from the crowds associated with Thailand's best-known destinations. Many travelers are surprised to discover how diverse Thailand's landscapes truly are. The country offers far more than beaches and tropical islands. National parks protect forests, waterfalls, mountains, and wildlife habitats that many visitors never realize exist. These areas reveal a side of Thailand that feels dramatically different from the tourism images most people recognize. The experience can feel almost transformative. Travelers who arrive expecting one thing often leave with an entirely different understanding of the country. Food plays an important role in this discovery as well. Thailand's culinary reputation is well-deserved, but regional differences often surprise first-time visitors. Every part of the country brings its own traditions, ingredients, and flavors. Exploring local food often becomes a journey within the journey itself. Some of the most memorable meals happen far from famous restaurants. Small local eateries frequently provide experiences that visitors talk about for years afterward. This is one reason repeat travelers often become increasingly adventurous. After seeing the major attractions, they begin searching for experiences that feel more personal and less predictable. The hidden side of Thailand is not necessarily about secrecy. It is often about paying attention to places that exist beyond the spotlight. The country's cultural heritage offers countless opportunities for this type of discovery. Ancient temples, local festivals, and Traditional communities continue thriving away from the busiest tourism corridors. Visitors who encounter these experiences often describe feeling closer to the country's identity. The connection feels less like sightseeing and more like understanding. Transportation improvements have also made exploration easier than ever. Regions that once required complicated journeys are now far more accessible to independent travelers. As a result, more visitors are beginning to venture beyond the traditional routes. They are discovering parts of Thailand that previous generations of travelers rarely experienced. What makes these discoveries so rewarding is that they often feel unexpected. The traveler arrives with certain expectations and leaves with entirely new perspectives. This process changes how many people view Thailand. The country becomes larger, more complex, and more diverse than they originally imagined. Many repeat visitors eventually develop a favorite side of Thailand that looks nothing like the version shown in advertisements. It may be a quiet town, a mountain road, a local market, or a peaceful stretch of coastline. The specific location often matters less than the feeling it creates. These experiences provide a sense of discovery that becomes increasingly rare in modern travel. Social media has transformed how people choose destinations. Popular places can become famous overnight, attracting enormous attention from around the world. Yet Thailand continues proving that remarkable experiences still exist beyond the most photographed locations. Some of the country's greatest attractions remain surprisingly overlooked. This is especially true for travelers willing to slow down. Moving beyond checklist tourism often opens the door to experiences that feel far more meaningful. Instead of rushing between landmarks, visitors begin noticing details. Conversations, local traditions, scenery, and everyday life become part of the journey. These moments rarely appear in travel rankings. Yet they frequently become the stories travelers share when they return home. The hidden side of Thailand is ultimately not a single place. It is a different way of experiencing the country. Rather than chasing only the most famous destinations, travelers begin exploring with curiosity. That shift often changes everything. The beaches are still beautiful, the temples remain extraordinary, and the food continues to be among the world's most celebrated. Yet beyond those familiar attractions lies another Thailand waiting to be discovered. A Thailand defined by authenticity, diversity, and experiences that many tourists never take the time to find. Perhaps that is what makes the country so special. No matter how many times people visit, there always seems to be another layer waiting to reveal itself. The most rewarding journeys are often not about finding somewhere completely unknown. They are about seeing a familiar destination from an entirely new perspective. Thailand offers that opportunity again and again. For travelers willing to look beyond the obvious, the hidden side of the country may become the most unforgettable part of all.